All right, so the purpose of this video is to show you the volunteer/staff app that we're going to be using at the show. And this is a good communication tool internally, so you can communicate with people from the staff as well as other volunteers in your area, as well as just other volunteers in general who are using it. So I just want to show you through how you'd sign up to use this. If you have a Growtix account already, you can use that. So if you've ever been to Growtix, if you've ever bought tickets, etc., you can sign in with the username and password that you created there. If you've never created a username or password, if you go to this URL, register.growtix.com/login, and you can see up here there's a thing that says not signed up. Click here to sign up. So click on that, and then it'll ask you to fill out your information. Just populate that in here. And lastly, you have to put in the little captcha to make sure it knows you're not a robot. And then I hit sign up, and I put in the incorrect captcha. So there we go, 295. There we go. Cool. So I've been successfully signed up, and it's emailed me a verification code. So now in my email, I'll get an email almost instantly. And I have it open in a different tab here. So let me go to my email, and the email is here now. So I have the option of either clicking on the link in the email or copying and pasting the code. What I'm going to do is just copy and paste the code into the box here. And then once I do, then I just hit the verify email button, and that will verify my email. So let me just paste that in there, and then I have verify email. For some reason you don't get the email, you can hit the resend email option. So I'm done here. I don't need to do anything more on the web. So now I have the app here. So let me just minimize that and pull this over. So this is for iOS and Android. It'll be the link to download it will be available in the description for this video, as well as on the Facebook group for the volunteers. So I'm just going to put in my login info that I just populated there. I hit log in here, and now you'll see it basically pulls up my shifts, my teammates, etc. That's kind of the dashboard here that shows everything. The image that's here is just a random retro graphic. We use Gravatar for our images. If you're not familiar with what that is, if you go to gravatar.com, you can upload whatever image you want for your email address. So instead of having you manually manage your profile image or anything like that, it just uses it through that site. So if you're not familiar with it, if you go to gravatar.com, you'll see it's kind of a WordPress uses it, a bunch of other sites use it, and the point of it is just to kind of have a unified avatar for your email address. So this is an account much like what yours will be, in that it doesn't really have anything in it. So if I go to my shifts, you'll see there's nothing listed here. If I go to contact teammates, I don't have any teammates listed, etc. Under frequently asked questions, I do have one item, which these will be populated more before the show. Private messages, no one's messaged me yet. In the directory, I can see the other people that have signed up in the application. So now that this has been created, and now that I'm in here, then what we'll do is, once you're created, over the course of the next couple of days before the show, we'll go into the system that you are currently using to manage your shifts, and we'll basically get them moved over. Not for the purpose of you managing your shifts through here. We're going to do that for the fall show, but more specifically the ability for you to contact your teammates and work with your teammates. So let me log out, and I'm going to log in as my other account that actually has been populated with all the information. So let me do that right here. So this account has actually been assigned to some shifts. So you can see it pulled in my Gravatar image. And then if I go under shifts, it'll pull up the shifts that I'm assigned to. Again, you don't have to worry about accepting or not accepting them. We're not using this for that purpose. But if I go to contact teammates, it'll show the different shifts that I'm signed up for, and then I can see the different people that are on those shifts. So the nice thing is now if I want to contact a specific person or see who's I'm going to be working with on certain days, I can click in here and see what my team looks like. I can also click on like Jeff here, and I can send him a private message. So I can write a subject and a message to him if I have any questions, or if I want to swap shifts with him or something like that. You can do that through here. Or if your team leads in here and you need to send them a message, your captains in here, you can send them a message, etc. The next level of that is we have the request help option. So let's say I'm in the middle of a show in my second shift, and I'm worried about something, and I have an emergency. Someone's has a question, and it's a high priority case or whatever. I wouldn't say use this for medical emergencies, obviously, but use this for any sort of other like high profile. There's a celebrity that's somewhere that doesn't know where they need to go or something. You can use these different designations, and then you can go in here and just send a message, and this will actually send a message to your whole team, so you can let everyone know who's currently at your, at that registration thing that you have this emergency, or if it's a low profile or low priority question that you have for the team, or if you're a team captain, you can send something to your whole team, basically telling them, the latest information about something specifically. Let's say if you're in the photo op area and a particular celebrity is going to be late or something like that, you can disseminate that information quickly to your whole team, and they'll all get push notifications on their phone. Next, we have frequently asked questions. Again, very straightforward and simple, and there'll be more that get populated in here. When someone does message you, you get a private message like this. You also have the ability to respond to them, so you can reply to them and delete your messages, manage them through this interface. And then lastly, you have the directory, just like you saw before, so you can send a message to an individual, send message, and then this will send a message to Rex, and he just got a push notification for me. And you can also do a search. So if I'm looking, when this list gets populated out as more people sign up, I can do a search and find a particular person I want to send a message to and send them through this interface. So that way, I don't know their personal details. They never gave me their email address. That's okay. We're using this as a channel to communicate with them. If I don't want to be Facebook friends with everybody at the show, that's fine. You can use this to communicate quickly and effectively. And again, compared to a radio, if you send a push notification to someone and then they don't see it immediately, that's okay. They can look at their phone 5 minutes later and see they missed something from you, versus just getting completely lost because they were distracted when a message came through or something like that. So anyhow, this is basically the interface. If everyone can get signed up, we'll start assigning everybody out in the system to ensure that you're on your appropriate teams for the appropriate times, so that you have the ability to then easily contact your teams, see the people on your teams, etc. During the show. So appreciate everything, and like I said, we plan on using this to its fullest in September, and obviously putting more time into it, but we feel at this point it's a good communication tool, as well as an informational tool for the staff and the volunteers. Thank you very much.